Namaste. Welcome to the class. Painted those faces, vibrant their drapes, bright their crowns, a king and a queen. For throbbing crowd, legions mystified, expressions epitomized, poetic melodies, resounding drums, without a word, with style and pause, on stage to enact vision and wisdom, love and passion, war and bloodshed, epic cruises through, their eloquent intelligence at the end, with their empty hands, subtract pains and those crowns of a bright make-believe world. This is the poem written by Rema Prasanna, inspired by Kathakali. It is about Kathakali artist, yet the Kathakali artist is matrixed himself in poetry as the play unfolds to poetry. In an interesting quirk of fate, the revival of Kathakali and formation of its most significant dance training school of Kerala Kalamandam was by one of Kerala's leading poets, the triumvirate of the Malayalam language, modern day Trinity, Vallathol Narayan Menon, Kumaran Asan and Ulthur S. Parameshwara Iyer. It is said that together with Kumaran Asan, Vallathol was responsible for bringing about a revolutionary change in Malayali poem. In the 1920s, Asan concentrated on social themes and Vallathol championed the national movement. Yet, both made very significant contribution to the Khanda Kavya, that is, the short poem of lyrical style and type. The performance arc of the Kathakali artist, whether from the northern school of Kathakali and performing the Kalliti Kodam from Kathakali, largely groomed by the Kerala Kalamandalam in the 20th century, or from the southern school of Kathakali and performing the Kaplingandan Sampradaya, or from the central part and performing the Kalluvasi form or the Malabarian Kadalhanat type, Kathakali remains an exotic and lesser understood form when considered at a pan-Indian level. This is something that deserves to be set right, for it is a beautiful, multi-layered and sophisticated form, carrying effortlessly a series of codes in costumes, in colors and in signs and symbols, as well as multiple levels of poetic interpretations. Varied and numerous streams of imagination operate in a grid of song and percussion. It is an art that calls on the audience and the actor to participate actively in the process of meaning making. The Kathakali dancers make a language with their eyes, eyebrows, hands and cheeks. Everything is stylized. Admittedly, all the Indian dance traditions is like that, and Kathakali is the greatest realization of that. There is no realism in it. Dress is coded to convey the type of character, pacha, tadi, katti or minakku. Although all this is included in Aharyam, the Aharyam with its large mudis and frilled skirts successfully gives the performer an otherworldly feel. Reinforcing the alaukik presence is the supernatural stance with an inwardly turned foot, which constitutes the basic position of Kathakali. But while the Aharyam is busy reinforcing this outwardly field, the song that constitutes the Vachika element of Abhinaya throws you off and has an element of surprise because of the sheer humanness of the character that it depicts. Another aspect is the performance of the text that enhances the alaukik nature of the play. It is that fact that the characters do not address each other and appear to be addressing the great beyond. Critical connoisseurship is essential for appreciating the fullness of impact. The music of Kathakali is beautiful enough, as is the poetry, that is rich in similes and metaphors, which permit long drawn sancharis. The poetry has to be followed carefully to be appreciated. For instance, Mandodari is described as the Sharadindu Manohara Vadane, or the ark with the face as beautiful as the autumn moon. However, while the words say this, the meaning will be conveyed in a more complex manner with sancharis woven in. These sancharis will be of a pair of the Chakravak birds flying in the night sky, who, suddenly sighting the beautiful moon, which is Mandodari's face, getting inspired and evoking a rush of love. This kind of treatment of poetry calls for imaginative interpretational capacities and the skill of prakarana artam, which is the taking up of many roles within one song. Another fine example of this is the play Kalyana Saugandhikam, wherein one scene the majestic elephant is slowly succumbing to a double attack of a python and a lion. The dancer describing this scene switches from one character to another in this three-way struggle of impending death. There are two texts that are followed in Kathakali. One is the poetic text, which is considered sacrosanct in the sense that it is complete and should not be added to or subtracted from. The other is the dance text, which is called the Attakatha. Even the Attakatha is written in poetry and never in prose. In all, according to well-known scholar of Kerala arts, G. Venu, there are at least 400 Atthakathas. Of them, 100 are well known and 50 are in regular performance. But the tradition of doing entire plays have reduced and the excerpts are done for an evening performance. However, skill at poetry does not automatically begets skill in preparing a brilliant Attakatha. An Attakatha is a set performance score. Many theatrical forms like Kathakali, Kudiyattam, Japan Snow and Kabuki have set performance scores. As a result of this set score, performance conventions change very little from performance to performance. This is in contrast to the Western theatre priority to creating a fresh, new and unique performance score with each performance. An Attakatha is more than a set literary text. It contains all the literary markers that frame it as a performance. It contains the collective conventions established by tradition and handed down from teacher to student or from performer to performer. The enactment of certain roles by masters end up becoming conventions, which is the reason why the immense influence of Ravunni Menon is often cited. The performance text therefore consists of what Philip Zarelli calls the outer markers that constitutes the skeleton of the play, within which each performer performs and gives it the flesh, muscles, sinews and live breath. Performance knowledge is a highly specialized art arising from long years of traditional training. Only then are the elaborations and the elaborations of elaborations that mark Kathakali's performance and make all night performances and multiple night performances possible. Despite being much more than a literary text, an Attakatha cannot ever give a complete idea of what the Kathakali performance actually is, but it is the starting point of the actual performance. It was to address this need that while originally in Kathakali, the lyrical contents were prepared recently, Kalamandalam Padmanabh Nair, retired principal of Kerala of Kalamandalam, created a more detailed treatment of the text of Kathakali in his 2-volume book titled Kathakali Vesham. Part 1 has the manuals for the invocation items, that is Todayam, Porapadu and Pakuthi Purapadu. Part 2 has the manuals for Iravayyam Thampis, Subhadra Haranam, Narakasura Vadham and Kottayu Thampurans Baka Vadham. The first step of Attakathas were written by Raja of Kottarakara, followed by the Raja of Kottayam. However, over the years, originally authored Kathakali plays have spanned the creation of performance scores that may diverge radically from the received literary text. Different performance sources may exist for a same play, arising out of the subtle variations introduced by the plays when treated by different Kathakali schools. The themes of Kathakali are religious in nature. They typically deal with the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Bhagavat and the ancient scriptures known as the Puranas. This is performed in a text which is generally Sanskritized Malayalam called Manipravala. Recently, as part of attempts to further popularize the art, stories from other cultures and mythologies have been subject of several Kathakali plays. Mary Magdalene from the Bible, Homer's Iliad and William Shakespeare's King Lear and Julius Caesar, Hamlet and Othello, besides Goethe's Faust, too have been adapted into Kathakali scripts and on its stage. Further, Western themes like the John the Baptist, Sohrab and Rustam, etc., have also been tried out. Viewed by the prism of human emotional themes, there are stories of infatuation like that of Urvashi, Shurparnakha, and such. In Kathakali, there is also a story of jilted love, the Kach Damayanti Charitham. Other secular stories have included the story of Mahatma Gandhi and the Hindi version of Kuchela Vruttam. Many works on social and political themes have but had a poor reception. For as scholar Appukuttan Nair admits, social reality is anthema to Kathakali. Some of the brilliant poets that have written for Kathakali include Unnayi Warrior, famed for his chief Nalacharitram. Warrior was born in second part of the 17th century, and there is a temple record that states that an excerpt of it was performed at the Padmanabheshwaram temple festival as early as 1752. Nalacharitam elevated the literary standards of Kathakali and is widely recognized to be path-breaking and pioneering in its approach to make Kathakali a complete art form. The fundamental influence that Unnayi Warrior had on Kathakali is on the emergence of importance of being given to the creation of rasa as against a more dominant bhava-oriented presentation. That is why Nalacharitam is considered to be complete Attakatha via its perfect storyline, masterly rendering and consistent aesthetics. This 4-part version of the Nala Damayanti story has been singled out as the highest peak in Kathakali literature, and it finds its way into Malayalam literature courses. However, let us look at the origins of Kathakali, as we have the first significant literature emerging from that period. Ramanattam is a temple art in Kerala which, via dance drama, presents the story of Rama in series of 8 plays that tells the story of Rama from his incarnation to his coronation as the king of, yes, Ayodhya. The 8 sections are Putra Kameshti, Sita Swayamvaram, Vichinabhishekam, Kharavadham, Balivadham, Thoranyudham, Setubandhanam and Yudham. It was created under the patronage of Veera Kerala Varma in 1653 to 1694, who reigned during his period. And he is also known as Kottarakhar Thampuran. The story was also written by Kottarakhar Thampuran and is enacted over 8 days, with each section being enacted each day. Ramanattam is widely believed to be immediate forerunner of Kathakali. It is believed that the internecine rivalry between Thampuram and then Zamorin of Calicut resulted in the initiation of a mode of entertainment by the Thampuram called Ramanattam to rival the Zamorins' pet Krishnattam form. While the Zamorin of Calicut, Manaveda's Krishnattam was written in Sanskrit, which was the language of the gods. Ramanattam was in Malayalam, the language of the people. Subsequently, the Raja of Kottayam, Kottayattu Thampuran of northern Kerala, Malabar, refined Ramanattam into Kathakali. Kottayattu Thampuran, who belonged to the first part of 18th century, was a poet and a preceptor of dramatics who gave a scientific basis to Kathakali and Attakatha literature. Bakavadham, Kirmiravadham, Kalyana Saugandikam and Nivatha Kayacha Kalakeya Vadham are the 4 perfect Kottayam works, and these works are foremost in literary beauty and musical quality and have substantial acting possibilities. Simple arrangements of padams, sweetness of expressions and depth in conception appear in the works of Thampuran from start to finish. The contributions of Kottayattu Thampuran are invaluable as far as literature, music and technical aspects are concerned. The most important contribution of Thampuran towards refining Ramanattam to Kathakali was that he studied the scientific basis of its literature, music and acting. Santana Gopalam by Mandavapalli Ili Richa Menon was a popular household production dictated and directed towards gaining the benefit of future progeny in the family. Duryodhana Vadham by Vayashara Aryan Narayan Musad and Kiratam by Iralya Kunjuraja Rama Variyar were some of the other well-known plays. Iraiman Tampi, whose real name was Ravi Varman Tampi and whose life is 1782 to 1856, was a Carnatic musician and a composer based in Travancore. He is the one who wrote the famous lullaby in Neelambari Raga, Omana Thinkala Kidavo, which he wrote for the child Swati Tirunal and which is today an absolute favorite in the Mohiniyattam repertoire. He is also famed for his Kathakali plays Kichaka Vadam, Uttara Swayamvaram, and Daksha Yagnam. K.C. Keshava Pillai was born in 1868 and passed away in 1914. Was a composer of Carnatic music. He was the poet laureate of Travancore and extensively contributed to Malayalam literature. As a composer of songs, his standard is comparable to that of Swati Tirunal and Iraiman Thampi, both Kerala musicians. An avid viewer of Kathakali plays, he learned the basics of Kathakali literature, costumes and mudras. When aged 15, he wrote his first Attakatha, Prahlada Charitam, and later renamed Hiranyasura Vadam, but was encouraged to learn Sanskrit so that he could correct his work himself. Later, he wrote Surapadma Suravadham and Sri Krishna Vijayam. Kalamandal Keshavam was a Kathakali percussionist, playwright, and actor in the films. He penned several poems and has written more than 40 short plays for Kathakali. He has had an important role to play in the upliftment of Kathakali's music. He also acted in the iconic film Vanaprasthastam, The Last Dance, which is about a Kathakali dancer. Keshavan joined the Kerala Kalamandalam in 1954, where he came under Kathakali masters like Kalamandalam Krishnan Kutti Poduval and Appunni Poduval. After graduating from Kalamandalam, Keshavan worked with Kala Sadananam, changed an RLV Institute, Tripunithura, and also worked as a teacher at FACT Kathakali School. As Chenda Master in Aluva for 30 years. He was the recipient of Kerala Kalamandalam Award, Revanni Memorial, Menon Memorial Award, and N.K. Pisharadi Award. After that, he appeared in many films and television serials portraying important characters. He wrote Sorab and Rustam, adapted from Matthew Arnold's work with the same title, Bhima Bandhanam and Ekalavya Charitam. Many plays have been written for Kathakali in the 20th century. The biggest success amongst recent plays was experienced by Karna Sapatham, which has turned out to be so iconic that it is placed on the same pantheon as all the great time greats. Karna Sapatham was written by late Madhavan Nair under the pen name Mali. Given the fact that the revival of Kathakali has been simultaneous to the development of the feelings, the rise of nationalism, Kathakali could not escape the all-powerful attraction of political themes. Valathol Narayan's Aushadha Haranam and Japa Kallatan were based on the political situation. Ayangole Sridharan's Manav Vijayam was inspired by communist ideals and was aimed at the non-traditionalist communist audience. Sardar K. M. Panikar's Attakatha, David Vijayam, was based on an episode from Bible. In the 1960s, the Old Testament story of the sacrifice of Isaac by Abraham was choreographed into Kathakali. Bible stories were choreographed by Kumaran Nair and produced by the International Center for Kathakali. It was in the 70s that the Gothes, Dr. Foshtu, and the Persian classic Sohrab and Rustam were choreographed. Their larger-than-life quality and other worldly fantastical features helped in making such experimentation possible. The trend of the adaptation of Western stories became rather popular and followed two streams. One is the adaptation of Shakespeare's for Kathakali. This included Lear, Macbeth, Caesar, and Othello. Lear and Othello worked very well. In Othello, the scene of Desdemona's death, as enacted by Sadananam Balakrishna, was memorable. For Julius Caesar, special chutti, new costumes, and headgear were created to resemble what ancient Rome wore. But this excessive interference with the core look of Kathakali was found to be excessive interference and alteration. It was in 1989 that Kalamandalam and the Association of Keli in Paris collaborated to present King Lear. Its reception in Europe was better than in India. In 1991, when presented in Scotland, it earned great reviews. The second stream of Western stories included the presentation in Kathakali of Western classics. In this lineup were included the Iliad, which was produced by Kalamandalam in collaboration with the Canadian choreographer Richard Tremblay. In 1988 version using an English libretto failed, but the version with the Malayalam translation by Murumakan Raja worked better. While these associations did not go far themselves, they opened the bridges for future collaborations. The organizers of the European Theatre Festival in Delphi in Greece approached the International Center for Kathakali to choreograph the Bachau for the European Theatre Festival. This turned out to be very challenging, with the music being set to different Carnatic ragas to suit the changing moods. The chorus was the biggest challenge since such a concept had never been attempted in Kathakali. Non-traditional elements were included like the kombu, the semicircular trumpet instrument of Kerala used in temple festivals, which imparted a mystical and sound quality to the oral landscape of the production. Even the visual treatment was adapted to have a large number of characters on stage, as if to suggest a crowd scene. The costume too was adapted but not radically. For instance, Dionysus was in Pazuppa makeup, identifiable by its slightly reddish color used for heroes. The Pazuappu makeup is subdivision of the Pacha makeup, where the green and yellow is replaced by reddish color. Additionally, he wore Krishna's headgear that had vines entwined around it and a cobra hood on the top. The antagonist king, Pantheus, was convinced of as a Karthi character, and the queen was Minukku. It had such an impact that it was declared the best production at the European Theatre Festival. But what usually work well are the episodes from the Indian epics. Even amongst recent plays, those based on epics had far better response. Kathakali and flamenco came together in an encounter between Kalamandalam and Spanish theatre person Cesar Laurent Ratton, who in 2009, felicitated by Kerala Tourism, presented Dushashana Vada, in which Tamar Gonzalez was Panchali, accompanied by Gulian Vicaro as the guitarist. Kalamandalam Biju Kumar was Raudra Bhima in his memorable performance. The International Center for Kathakali has experimented with a host of plays like Bhakti Deepika, written by K.N. Gopalapilla and performed in the Janma Shatabdi celebrations of Mahakavi Ulur, Bhakti Nandanar and Thiruvilayadal on the theme of social integration. Urvashi Viyogam, Mary Magdalene and Ananda Matangi are some of the other ones. Tagore's Chitrangada and Bidoy Abhishap, as well as Kalidas Meghadutam and Kumar Sambhavam, are among those Kathakali productions created by International Center for Kathakali. In her book, God of Small Things, Arundhati Roy has written that the secret of great stories is that they have no great stories. The great stories are the ones that you have heard and want to hear again and again. The ones you can enter anywhere and inhabit it comfortably. They do not deceive you with their thrills and trick endings. In their great stories, you know who lives and who dies, who finds love and who does not. Yet you want to know again and again. That is their mystery and their magic. Further, she writes about how these themes become an inseparable part of the performer. To the Kathakali man, these stories are his children and his childhood. He has grown up within them. They are the house he was raised in, the meadows he played in. They are his windows and his way of seeing. So when he tells a story, he handles it as he would a child of his own. He teases it, he punishes it, he sends it up like a bubble, he wrestles it to the ground and lets it go again. He laughs at it because he loves it. He can fly you across whole world in minutes. He can stop for hours to examine the wilting leaf or play with a sleeping monkey and monkey's tail. He can turn effortlessly from the carnage of war into the felicity of a woman washing her hair in a mountainous stream, from the crafty ebullience of Raksha with a new idea into the gossipy Malayali with a scandal to spread, from the sensuousness of a woman with a baby at her breast into the seductive mischief of Krishna's smile. He can reveal the nugget of sorrow that happens and contains the hidden fish of shame in a sea of glory. For Roy, the Kathakali dancer's body is his soul. Thank you. Namaste.